Hi, this is Steve Gold for Real Time with IPC. Joining me is Dan Feinberg. He's the CEO of Feinline Associates and an old friend. And we're here to talk about the government relations meeting that just occurred literally
minutes ago. Yeah. Well, we had our government relations committee meeting today, and we also had an open forum today where we could report to our constituents, which is the IPC membership, the things that the government relations committee is working on, and where we want redirection, we want input from our constituents, which is the IPC membership. And then of course we're planning for our first Capitol Hill Day in a couple of years. We're doing it in conjunction with NAM this year, so we're going to have a lot of clout. And we're asking that the membership, anyone who's involved with management or who's got any kind of an agenda that they'd like to push or things they'd like to discuss with our representatives, to please attend Capitol Hill Day. This is an important year. We didn't do one last year because we had an administration that was admittedly lame duck. This year we have all new people, we have new congressmen and women, we have new senators, we have a lot of new staffers, and they don't know about our industry, and it's up to us to teach them and to polarize them before someone else does. We're going to be talking about the new ROHAS issues, we're going to be talking about the investment tax credit. Please join us, please get involved.
Dan, you know, it's interesting because when I started, I used to be on the government relations committee in the circuitry days. Things have changed. But I remember one of the problems we had was that you know, what PCB guys want and what EMS guys want are sometimes markedly different. Is there any way you've bridged that gap recently?
Yeah, I think we have. First of all, the GR committee has been reconstituted under the IPC board about 2 years ago. And we can't do everything, so we have to fly at the 10,000 foot level. And we're picking the topics, the things, again, like investment tax credit, trying to make it permanent. And investment tax credit, by the way, is not just research lab stuff. You might be doing research on how to more meet your customers' needs, and you might have a receptionist who is bringing those customers in, and part of his or her salary could be covered by that. You'd be surprised at how much you can get back. Don't leave money on the table. So we're picking the issues that are important to all of the membership of IPC. Yes, there are those things that one group of constituents may be for and one group may be against, and therefore we have realized that there are some things that the IPC Government Relations Committee just has to be neutral on. So that's how we've handled it.
Let's go back to your meeting today. I know it was an open forum. Were there any opinions expressed, anything you know, that was interesting that you might not have expected walking into the meeting?
I think the biggest thing that I didn't expect was the turnout. We had a standing room only turnout. It was the largest turnout we've had in maybe ever for an open forum like this. There was a lot of interest in the things that we presented. There were some good suggestions. We had some of our constituents from Canada saying that they would like to be more involved and would like some help in doing some similar things. Some of course the Canadian companies manufacture here in the US. So I think it was very good for all of us. I wouldn't say there were any great surprises. I think there was a lot of confirmation and reinforcement.
Now, you know, I don't want to go away from some of the criticism that's been levied against the Government Relations Committee, and I want you to be able to address it. You know, what do you say to those who are upset about perhaps the way the committee is being selected now?
Well, the committee is being selected by those that are interested applying, and they apply. It goes to the IPC Board of Directors. The committee does not choose its members. The committee gets to vote on its members, but the IPC board really does the nomination. And we're trying to get a balance. We're looking for some more OEM members and circuit board fab members and supplier members. We would really like to get another half dozen or so people who want to be involved. What the committee doesn't want are people to pop in because they have the agenda du jour and then pop out. And I think that the IPC board is perfectly qualified to determine that. So that would be my answer.
So if a viewer out there who didn't make it to Las Vegas wants to join in on government relations, how would they go about it?
Contact either Fern Abrams or Ron at the IPC office in Washington, D.C. They can find them online. All the information on Capitol Hill Day is online, or they can contact me. My information's online with the IPC, or contact me through IConnect. That always works, and we'll get you the information and we'll answer your questions.
Hey Dan, thank you very much.
You're
I
welcome.
also just want to take this opportunity to personally congratulate you on your IPC Hall of Fame award today. It was a great moment. How did you feel up there?
I was actually a little nervous, and I'm not nervous with public speaking, but I had to talk about myself, and that's a different topic to talk about in public. The only other thing I'd mention about it, and it's something I realized when I was thinking about my comments, is my old company, Dynachem, the company I was president of for so many years, myself, Gene Weiner, and Walt Custer, three ex-executives from the same company as members of the Hall of Fame. No other company has 3 members in the Hall of Fame.
And you work together as a team.
We worked together. I worked for Gene in the early days, and then when I was president of the company, Gene worked for me as a consultant. Walt was vice president of marketing and sales when I was president of the company, did a superb job, and all 3 of us, I think that speaks very highly of the folks that we had at that company. So it makes me proud to be both ways.
Congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
Once again, you've been watching Dan Feinberg. He is with Fine Line Associates. I am Steve Gold for Real Time with IPC. Thanks for watching.